What up, YouTube? Hey, check it out. So I just got the Pitboss smoker this week. As you know, I put the video in that putting it together, of course. I did smoke a meatloaf on it when I first put it together. So I thought that was cool. But this is really my first attempt. I mean, the meatloaf was okay. But this, I'm hoping it turns out really good. So I'm gonna take a shot at a tri-tip recipe that I found. So just gonna show you what I got here. So this is the tri-tip that I picked out. I got it seasoned up, it's warming up to room temperature, of course. And then these are the rubs I used. So I'm gonna throw it on the smoker and I'll let you know how long it takes to get done, because that's what I'm more interested in. So I got the smoker outside. We just got done eating street tacos for lunch. So I'm gonna throw this tri-tip on here. But got the smoker going. It's at 220 and it's smoking pretty decently. There's some asparagus I'm gonna throw on there and along with some corn. Let you know how it turns out and we'll go from there. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hook up the meat probe. So the MPC is Master Meat Probe Control is what I've been told. So I'm gonna hook it up on the Master Meat Probe. See, I can turn it. So I'm gonna turn it to, I want this to reach about 125 degrees. This is just in case it's like a fail-safe. If for some odd reason I forget about this thing, the grill will adjust itself down once it hits that temperature to keep it nice and warm. So that's just a fail-safe for me. That's a cool thing I learned off of another YouTube video that I watched. So I'm bringing that to you. And then this little hole right here, I'm gonna stick that meat probe through there. And I'm gonna open it up. I'm gonna throw this on real quick. So I'm gonna put this on the top because I feel like it'll get more smoke there. And then I'm gonna put my meat probe right in the center. So I got it in there, just like that. Close her up. And you can see that meat probe kind of looks weird on that, but it's 62 right now is what the degrees is on that meat. So 220 is the setting. So we're just gonna let it sit in there and smoke until it gets up. All right, so it's been about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Been smoking this thing. It's just a 2-pound tri-tip. So smoke's coming out pretty good at the Pitboss. Check this out. So you can't see it real well because it's dark, but it is smoking pretty good. We've already kind of taken the corn off and put it back on. You can see that my tri-tip's at 134 degrees. So I'm shooting for 140 on this one. I will tell you this, if you're looking for medium rare, that's awesome because it was done an hour ago. So 1 hour got me to 115 or 110 degrees. About 20 minutes later, it was at 115. That's when I would pull it off. I was going for medium rare. However, my wife likes it a little bit more done than I do, so we're trying for a medium to a medium well. So I'm shooting for 140 degrees. So what I did is at 2 hours, I cranked it up to 270 from 220. So I've been cooking on 220, cranked it up to 270 to make it work, to get the temperature up. So we're at 134, just dropped to 132. So it's going back and forth, 134 to 132. And as soon as we get to 140, we're gonna pull it, wrap it with tinfoil. And then once we wrap it with tinfoil, I'm gonna get the Blackstone fired up. We're gonna heat it up really high so we can reverse sear it. So once we reverse sear it, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna basically take it off of the Pitboss, okay? We're gonna wrap it in tinfoil. We're gonna let it rest for about 20 minutes while I get the Blackstone up to temp. Then we're gonna reverse sear it. Then we're gonna take it back off, let it rest for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna cut it. Then we're gonna be done, we're gonna eat it, okay? So we're getting really close. It's been about 2 hours, just to give you an idea. If you were looking for medium rare, it looks like about a half hour per pound for medium rare. So, because it's a 2-pound roast, an hour in, it was at 110 degrees. So that's a rough estimate. And right now, I'm about an hour or 2 hours and 20 minutes in. I did turn it up from 220 to 270 at hour 2 just to get it up to degrees, and it's at 134 right now. So it's getting close, and we're gonna pull it, wrap it, and then we'll get the Blackstone fired up and we'll do the reverse sear on this thing. So stay tuned. All right, so we're right at 140. We're gonna pull it right now. It just tripped over to 141. Smell good, Sophia?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna pull this. Notice I moved it to the bottom shelf too. So right about 2 hours at 220, and then turn it up to 270 for the remaining time. So another half hour at 270. So pretty quick. I'm gonna wrap this so it doesn't get cold and let the juices redistribute. So I'm gonna put this aside for now. Then I'm gonna start the Blackstone up. I'm gonna get all the rest of this stuff off. I'm gonna turn the smoker off because we're done with it. So we're gonna get the Blackstone going. And then we're gonna just crank it up as high as possible. We get that reverse sear going on about 15 minutes. So we got it going. All right, you smell the tri-tip.
Really?
Yeah, smell it. Does it smell good?
Yeah.
What's it smell like?
Smells like beef.
Beef. Okay. All right, so we're about to reverse sear this thing. Let's pick it up. So we're searing it, and then we're gonna flip it. So we're gonna do for 1 minute on this side. Sophia, you got anything to say in that 1 minute?
No.
No, nothing? You said you wanted to be in the video.
Yeah.
So what do you want to talk about?
How did you make that?
I made it in the smoker.
What do you mean?
I put it in the smoker.
With
The
what?
Pitboss.
With what?
With the pellets. So, you know, some of the pellets we used, we're using the competition blend pellets that cooked. And then you can see we've got the lead going in still. We actually got the corn and the asparagus sitting on there. We put them on direct at first, and because we were out of tinfoil, basically. So Mama went to the store, and she got tinfoil for us.
Yes.
And then we went ahead and wrapped it with butter in it too. So this has been a minute. Now we're gonna flip it.
So, that looks like a good thing. Wait.
So we're trying to get a good sear going on here, and then we're gonna wrap it again. We're gonna let it rest for about 10 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go from there. But it smells delicious. I can't get over the way it smells. It smells so good. Actually, I stopped and put the corn in the tinfoil, and Mommy ate a piece of corn, and she said it was the best $700 you've ever spent. I bought that grill the other day. She was kind of unsure about it. She ate that piece of corn. She said, "Oh my God, that's the best $700 you spent. I would have spent that just for that one piece of corn." So I'm assuming it's pretty good, but she's the only one that knows what it tastes like at this point. So we're all waiting for this tri-tip to come off.
Dad, look, it's red right here.
Yeah, be careful. Don't touch the grill. So
Ooh.
getting a good sear on.
Yep. It's hot.
Yep. We're reaching about the 2 minute mark. So we've been for a minute on the other side. We'll probably just do another 30 seconds just because. And
Very hot.
once again with the pellet grill, Pitboss did a great job. I was really impressed with how well it heated up from 220 to 270 when I adjusted the temperature from the app, by the way, so you don't have to run out and check on it all the time. But the other thing is you got to know, keep it plugged in, because when you turn it off, it has a sequence it has to go through. So this one is seared. We're going to take it off. We're going to wrap it again, and I'm going to let it sit for about 10 minutes, and I'll get back with you when I cut it. All right, so we're about to slice this up. Obviously, I need both hands to do so, but that's the corn, that's the asparagus, Gosh, that looks good. It smells delicious. So I'm gonna cut it up real quick and I'll take a picture. Okay, so check it out. We're cutting it up. It looks fantastic. It's more like a medium. That's what I was kind of shooting for. You can see it just looks fantastic. It smells delicious. Like I said, my wife devoured the corn. She's shooting the camera right now, so. But got it cut. It looks really, really good. So we're gonna try it out, see how it tastes. I'm gonna show you, just gonna eat some right now. Oh my gosh. That's really, really good. It's really easy recipe, super easy. Just, you know, sprinkle some of that on there. The rubs that I had, we trimmed the fat in the beginning and then we just cooked it on the smoker, did the reverse sear, good to go. So it's just really, really awesome. If you like my channel, like and subscribe for more recipes, and we'll see you next time.